Okay, so we're just going to view what is happening upstairs. So I don't know if this was always here, but okay, I'm going up. There's art on the walls. Yo, I mustn't fall. I don't know if this is fabric or what, but it looks like it's painted. Let's smell it. It smells like paint only. Yeah, I think this was plastic or paint immersed in, I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Wow. I want to go up. Okay. I want to be able to take a picture of these two. I'm not sure if they were put in the right place here. And I think whoever made these paintings or drawings is the same person that made the picture of that lady that is very regal. So this is the other part of the art gallery. This is upstairs. You see, we interpret things in different ways. The beauty about it is that the artist is not here to explain exactly what it is that they were making. So it leaves everything to their imagination. Isn't that amazing? So you could literally interpret it as anything that you literally want it to be. It looks like a bone, like a pelvic bone. I don't know. This is called settled dust. This is called featured remains. Okay. These are made by Andries Mpo Moraswe. Shout out Andries. Shout out for actually being brave enough to put your work out there. I don't know what this is, but it looks so cool. Okay. This as well. I don't know what this is. Is this like the artist presenting himself and saying this is him jumping over his demons that are trying to get him, and he's just on some can't touch this. Okay. Ooh, this is a chair. Wow. Wow, what is this made out of? This looks like leather, I think. Wow. If you have this at your house, the kids are definitely going to want to sit on it. Ooh, look at this one. With all these nails. Wow. Okay. This is definitely not a chair to sit on. Bums. Bums, bums, bums. I love how artists like literally just make everything and anything. You know, I love that freedom of being just able to I don't know. But this looks like bums of an elephant. Because look at these feet. Those are definitely elephant feet. What is this? Well, I don't know. I just think that sometimes artists are just weird. And that's what makes art beautiful. The fact that artists are just so weird and we get to explore weird parts about them. And look at those bags. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to go in there. Hi. Okay. I don't think they can hear me. Let me just not go in there. Knowing myself, I have no restrictions and any limitations. So for today, can I just be a good child of God? Wow. What is this? I think these are different animal skin. Whoa, wait. This definitely is. But why did they put the Heineken thing here, there? Or is that how to keep them in place? This is an ear. That is definitely an ear. Oh gosh. That is wild. Where did they get all these ears? So these are actually all components that are like needed for any time you have like a musebeti or like a ritual of some sort, you know. You have to like slaughter an animal, and this is what is used to make African beer. And then woke boloko, this is like cow dung. Wow, that is just like, look at this. This is like literal animal skin, like literal animal. Yo, sne lihle maphumula. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ooh, look at how cool this is. I wonder what that is. Okay, don't exactly resonate with that. What do they have up here? Okay, they haven't really done much in here. Probably gonna be like a converted space, but it will probably be an art gallery as well. Can you please look at this? Oh, look at how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. I wonder who made that. That is beautiful. I like this light as well. I guess you'd have to have like really good taste for you to be like an art gallery owner, because you'd have to look for all these like beautiful pieces and be able to know how to put them together, or not even just putting them together, but you'll have to know like the placement and just having that beautiful space, you know. So yeah, so in this room right here, there is a solo exhibition that apparently was happening since last year, November. It's called Imvelaphi. Imvelaphi, it talks about origin. So let me just read this out to you. So Imvelaphi, it's by Themba Khumalo. And then it says Imvelaphi can be closely translated as origin, or birthplace. Imvelaphi extends beyond a physical beginning to encompass the roots of religion, culture, and identity. My latest exhibition explores these interconnected themes, focusing on the act of honoring and remembering past cultural practices and tracing their continuous evolution into modern life. The land itself is a central witness, bearing the mark and scars of this history. This presentation also serves as a preservation of language contrasted with image making using natural materials such as charcoal and coffee. These materials are deeply symbolic. Coffee mimics the rich tones of the earth, which is umhlaba, connecting us to the land. And then charcoal, a product of fire, represents the marking of legacy and the preservation of history, much like the ancient scripts and images created by our forefathers using organic matter. I approach these themes with the belief that marking can serve as both a physical and metaphysical record of these contested places. My work tends to challenge viewers to reconsider their relationship to land, particularly in a post-apartheid context, and to reflect on how it shapes our collective identity and individual histories. Printmaking is central to my process as it mirrors how land bears layered history. Techniques like etching and woodcuts require intentional physical force, echoing of scars and stories embedded in the earth. The repetition inherent in printmaking reflects history's cyclical nature. I don't know how to say that word. The recurring figure in white represents umthandazi, the spiritual cleanser, the healer, the messenger of prayer to the higher power, whose prominent presence throughout the work underscores the spiritual dimension. Oh wow, that is amazing. Okay. So he talks about how he used coffee and charcoal. That is amazing. As you can see, he really did use coffee, because look at it, it's like dripping here. Can you imagine being that brilliant? Isn't like God like a superstar? I just think that God is like a freaking superstar. Like, he gives people these gifts and they are able to just like show everything to us that they get to do, and we are just here, like experiencing God through other people, because of like there's no one that has this capability of doing something this amazing without God. Like, you can never ever be able to do something like this without the presence of God. So there has to be so much of God in any work. Oh, Imvelaphi. Temba Kumalo. I'm gonna search him. Look at this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this is called ukukhuleka, to pray, you know? And we have people who are just, you know, like well versed in the art of prayer. This is Temba Kumalo, the artist responsible for this solo exhibition, you know. So he talks a lot about the clouds, and this is like the gathering of like barabed, you know, people who are just gathering to pray. And this is them again, and that's amazing. That is freaking amazing. And this is them again, you know. I don't know why he put them in a boat, but anyway. Yeah, so this is me. I am here and it's a Saturday, and I just really love coming to spaces that are like this and being able to just experience other people's work. Like, in the world, you need to just get out of your mind and just, you know, get to see what other people are doing, how other people are thinking, what are people getting up to, learn from them, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions. Ask questions. And yeah, man. So I think I'm just gonna head out. Just gonna go grab myself something to eat because I'm a bit hungry. I haven't had anything to eat, but I'm so grateful that I'm privileged enough to be able to come in spaces that are like this, and I'm privileged enough to be allowed to come into spaces that are like this, you know, because of, I know that my ancestors, the story would have been different for them, but yeah. And I get to see like other people do great things. Like, people are doing amazing things, amazing things. And Linda Happy, one day I just hope that I'm able to do great things in the world and just, you know, be able to show it to other people as well. Yeah. So yeah, that is all for my video for today.